So I'm going to be looking at this trade on Govx. I'm actually going to be discussing a single trade and just how and why it worked. It's going to be a little different than what I normally do, which is just an overview of the market, but it's going to be actually on a specific trade. So Govx was on my radar today just because it was $1.20, and then it had squeezed up to $3.20. That was at 5 in the morning. So when I got on a trade at around 7, I could see that, okay, we had this already squeezing up, and it's definitely something I want to watch. At 7, I did not see anything exactly that interesting. We can zoom in here and just see 7 o'clock, nothing happened. Now when we come over to 7:15, you can look at the volume starting to spike right here. See it in the corner when I hover over here. Next minute at 7:16, double the volume. This is kind of like a bull flag right here, and then it just surges up higher. And so right in here, when you see the surge in volume and the light volume pullback here relative to these candles up here, that's when I'm looking for an entry. So it comes down here to the 9 EMA. That's when I'm buying. You can see that after that, it went all the way up to 490, 493. Now, of course, can't always buy at the exact low and sell at the top. I mean, it's just not how it works. And so, I'm not able to sell at the exact top, so I end up somewhere in here. Still, overall, it's a really good trade. And I want to talk about sell indicators. So here we can see how it squeezed up, had this huge topping tail because the price squeezed up and then it was pushed right back down. Now if I go in the 10-second chart, we're going to look at that a little deeper. So this is the 10-second chart. So right here, 727, that's where we were looking at. You can see how it has this topping tail right here, but then it still continues higher, has another little topping tail here, and then this candle right here. We can already see by 2 topping tails that this might not be the most stable move, but then right here really just signifies that the move's over. And we can see what followed here is the move was over at that point. So watch for topping tails, take caution, and like if you had sold here, well then yeah, it did move higher, but in general, topping tails are a sign of caution. And especially when you get one like this, if you're in the red, you got to cut your losses at some point. And if you're in the green, then you should take your profits when you can. That's my trade review for today. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll get some good trades. And even if there's bad trades, then I'll definitely cover those as well. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.